Got it. All out of the gang shit. It's all out. Back on my bullshit. Liddy up nothing. They know we up next. Bayo, we run shit. Bitches on that shit. Why I can't trust shit. Niggas on fuck shit. So I'm like, fuck it. Follow ride with me, prison treatment on it. Got a sign on my dick, litty bitches on it. It's what they ask for, give it to them how they want it. Know where I came from and I know where the fuck I'm going. Yeah, back to my bullshit like 2, 3. That ladies, baby, I got drafted in that litty league. You ain't official while you playing with the litty clique. One thing for sure, hey, I'ma get this shit by the end. Back to my bullshit, litty or nothing. They know we up next, baby, we run shit. Bitches on that shit, why I can't trust shit. Niggas on fuck shit, so I'm like fuck it. Back on my bullshit, litty or nothing. They know we up next, baby, we run shit. Bitches on that shit, why I can't trust shit. Niggas on fuck shit, so I'm like fuck it. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Them niggas be so fly, who they niggas really gang. The day you get on top of me, the day don't feel the shame. I feel like I'm on top, that's how I took the litty way.
I got a sign on my dick, say, litty bitches only. Bitches trying to phone me, leave that bitch so lonely. See a shot, take a shot, tell her keep on pouring. It's litty or nothing, better tell her keep it going. I'ma fuck her till she's snoring. I'm back on my bullshit, I'm like, who is this? Nah, I ain't new to this. Move, it's no ludicrous. I be on that foolishness when you be on that goofy shit.
My bullshit, litty or nothing. They know we up there, baby, we run shit. Bitches on that shit, why I can't trust shit. Niggas on fuck shit, so I'm like fuck it. Back on my bullshit, litty or nothing. They know we up next, baby, we run shit. Bitches on that shit, why I can't trust shit. Niggas on fuck shit, so I'm like fuck it. Back on my bullshit, litty or nothing. They know we up next, baby, we run shit. Bitches on that shit, why I can't trust shit. Niggas on fuck shit, so I'm like fuck it. Back on my bullshit, litty or nothing. They know we up next, baby. So I'm like fuck it.
My city, I do it for my city. Amen. Look, amen. Y'all know why I do this shit, man. Each and every motherfucking day, man, I do it for my city. He know it, she know it. They all know it. I swear to God. Each and every motherfucking day, but especially on Mondays and Wednesdays, man. This is Smoking Talk. I'm your host, Van Gogh. I'm your girlfriend's boyfriend. I do this shit for the north side, the south side, the east side, the west side, 636, St. Charles. Like, I don't give a fuck. Where you from? As long as you hold the horse down with it, I swear to God, I represent this shit with you and for you. Look, this is Smoking Talk, man. I put this platform together. Let me say this again. We put this platform together to give artists their props and some artists flowers. A lot of artists been doing it a long time. They deserve their flowers, man. They put work in. And we also know that our city been overlooked for a long time in all different aspects. We don't have a big bill like Universal or Rap-A-Lots and shit you can walk up to. We don't have that shit in our city. So we create our own avenues, such as Smoke and Talk, to make sure artists, promoters, small business owners and shit like that able to get themselves out and heard. You know what I mean? That's part of bringing the new St. Louis together again and making sure that we be seen and heard. So shout out to everybody been on Smoke and Talk. We over 100 episodes. Now we got a show coming up on the 26th. Everybody is welcome. We ain't charging to get in performing. You show up, we roll up, you know, we smoke, we don't have food, shit like that. Had over 100 interviews, and we just grateful for that. And I swear to God, shout out to the whole city. Shout out to everybody that participated in and out of town that's fucking with the movement. We appreciate you all. I'm Zoe Van Gogh. Once again, I'm your host. I hold it down for the underground. I journalize this shit every day. I don't want nobody to think that we just do this for a certain type of people. They do this shit for rock bands, R&B, rap, instrument players, dancers. Like I said, they don't give a fuck what you do. As long as you're doing it right and making this art look right, we gonna fuck with you. But today, like, shout out to Rell, man. Shout out to Rell. Got Rell on the show. I'm glad to have you on the show, brother. This is a brother I've been knowing a long time. We kind of grew up together in college and shit. You know what I mean? You understand the college we went to and shit. I had to break the bone and stuff. I see, like I told you, I gotta give people their props, man. What props is due. Living this life in St. Louis, growing up We go through trials and tribulations, go through shit. When you're young and shit, you make all kinds of decisions that we overthink. You know, we overthink ourselves when we're young and do shit that we pay for, and then we grow out of that shit. We grow over that shit, right? And then we grow and we evolve into these different people, this different person that we were destined to be. And that's how I see my brother right with me today. You know, every time I see him on social media, I don't see him a lot in person. You know, I run into him every now and then in physical, and but I always give him a hug and I always give him a five. You know what I mean? Because I'm happy to see like. We still holding up, we still surviving out here. Not just surviving, but living. You know what I mean? Survival mode is something different when you're in survival mode, but we living and doing right. So the brother be doing promotion, he be doing shows, comedy shit. There's a lot of different things that he do. You know, that I see him go through phases and getting this learning stuff out here. The reason I noticed it because that's what I went through, trying to establish myself back in society after 11 years in prison. You don't know which way you finna go. You know what I mean? You just know like you want to do some right shit. You know what I mean? You want to do the right shit, and not go back that way or whatever. However you see that quote, but I seen him do different shit and evolve into who he is today. And like I told my brother just left, I'm proud of him too, and I'm proud of you too, brother. And that's why I bought you on the show today. I see you, man. You know what I'm saying? You keep going. The struggle will continue. Before I get in my show, I love to give people their props, bro. Because that's one thing we were missing here in St. Louis, telling each other that we are dope, and the things that we do. You know what I mean? Like, I tell somebody, hey man, you know Rell? Like, yeah, I know Rell. Like, yeah. Oh, he a good ass promoter. His show will be popping. He be looking out for the people he book, shit like that. I tell him that, but I won't tell you that. You feel me? So that's why we try to change the narrative of that shit in St. Louis. Like, we want to let you know that you dope and everything you do for St. Louis, we appreciate that shit. We make the life look good, like real shit. And that's the whole object of the game, bro. To bring change to the game. So welcome to the show. And I got number love for you, man. You keep going, man. So it's your hour. I brought you on my show to promote anything that portion that you want to promote. I just want to talk about your comedy promotion for it, making sure I let you know I recognize you on that shit too as well. So anything other than that, Rell, we finna get into this shit, man. So talk to the people, man.
Let's do it, man. First and foremost, though, on some real shit, though, you know, the humility in me, being humble, gonna make me just really say, you know, I appreciate and salute you for what you're doing. You know what I mean? That's true. It's not all that we get there. Yeah, you know what I mean? So to go as far as to create a platform to do that, you know what I mean? That's big. That's dope. And I hope a lot of people see that and follow suit and say, look, man, it's okay to let the next man know, hey, man, that's a good look. I like what you got going on.
Man, I appreciate that.
And network too. You know, open our mouth, communication is big, but we'll get into all of that. But yeah, man, I appreciate you having me here. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it. And you know what, man? Like, that's the thing about giving props, man. Like, never be me giving you props and never take nothing away from me as a man. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why people scared to do that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like,
I had something to you with.
Yeah. That's the part right there, brother.
Something to you.
Yeah. Because I like being a man, man. Like, you know, you get to a woman with your girl and shit, and she say something to you, she like, I just struck your manhood, didn't I? Right? I be like, what? Is you fucking crazy? Like, you know, fuck my manhood. You don't know how to get there.
Correct.
Yeah, like for real, like how would you know how to get there? Like, I know you can't talk that. Like, you might say some word that fuck with me or bother me, but attacking my manhood, that you used to fuck with the little boys and shit that you fuck on manhood. Like, yeah, he don't even know what the fuck his manhood is. He hollering about it. Yeah. But saying that to say, like, yeah, you're right, bro. Knowing who you is one of the things that come out of college we learn. Like, you know what I mean? And saying that to say, like, giving each other props, man, that make us a better person, bro. And that's why, like I said, I put the platform together, like for brothers like you, for brothers like Stokes, for brothers like brother Dennis Hayden, Red Dawson, like them the people I look up to. Like, I ain't talking about the shit they did to get there. Like, fuck now. These motherfuckers been locked up since 1972. Like, since, man, and you still walk around this motherfucker with the right state of mind saying what's up to you and get your little ass on. Like, you would think this motherfucker crazy, this motherfucker, man, them motherfuckers real. To me, them the real heroes to me. Like, anybody that fucking strong mentally, bro, like real shit. So this the platform that I want to bring them on there, but how my platform is, bro, it is for exactly what you said. But I need it, like, we got another platform that I want to put them on. Cause y'all stories like real bigger than like this platform, like seriously, like
real people, real human beings, you know?
Real, like you can go on the internet and pull them up on YouTube.
It's just funny how they get outshine like the negative part, the negative connotation of men who are in prison seems to outshine that group of men who, like you call it, college. You know what I'm saying? Because it was every opportunity to get a Harvard education.
I'm standing on business.
For free.
I'm standing on
I got
business.
time to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, that barely gets spoken about. And to be honest, I gave up being an advocate for that because I just felt like, why even talk about it? Just be that example. You know what I mean?
That part right there.
And then people are, you know, they'll say, oh, you need, you know, that much time or whatever.
Right.
But it's definitely an hour for a man to construct himself. Like, you can build yourself. We were just talking about that because what people take for granted in the world, we were talking about why a lot of people can get out of prison and don't look so old and stressed out, because I was saying, you don't have responsibilities. You don't have to worry about these kids' clothes and these bills and this note and this. You don't have to worry about it. And you just get up in the morning, get a cup of coffee, look at the sunrise, read the newspaper, walk the track. You know what I mean? You can put a master plan together. So, you stress free.
Yeah,
you know
I just like you, man, how you just made it sound. Like, I was like, hold on a little bit.
But I mean, you had that time, though.
Nah, that's real shit. I'm just fucking with you.
But think about people in the world, they don't have that time.
That's exactly what you do.
Ask the average person how often you really take time out of your day and meditate, think,
and fuck with yourself.
Some shit. Yeah. Really think about what's going on and get that shit wrote down and look at it. Not too often.
No. That's just some real shit what you said. I mean? And that's something coming out there, and like you said, that is stress coming up from there to having bills. Oh man, that's a hell of a change. But that's a part, right, in the college that you're supposed to be sitting down, learning how I'm going to pay these bills when I get out this motherfucker. What I'm going to be doing to get this paper to pay these bills. Like, that's what one of your courses should be in that motherfucker. That was one of my courses. Like, I was like, okay, I was in that motherfucker, what, 17? I'm like, man, I had a long crib, all that shit back there. I know how to pay bills. I know all that shit, but I haven't lived yet. I knew that. Right. And running into these motherfuckers, old ass motherfuckers, they didn't live they motherfucker like they tell you, like, young motherfucker, all y'all do is watch BET and this motherfucker, you know, they just hate you for that. Like, what's wrong with watching? Like, man, you watching TV, you need to learn how you gonna buy a house? Like, what?
No, I'm telling motherfuckers.
I'm locked up, man. We fuck about buying no motherfucking house.
Let me tell you, they got me in the tank.
That was starting me thinking.
I'm watching BET videos every day, writing my neighborhood, on all my clothes to identify when they come from lines. I got gang symbols on the shit. Oh, G say, he was in the Morris side too. He like, who your judge? I was like, what? What type of question is that? You know, some bullshit. You know, I'm a kid. Like, I'm facing the life sentence, though. I was in prison for second degree murder. I'm facing life sentence. So I don't even know who my judge is. Who prosecuting you? Prosecuting. That's the fool there. You know? So I'm like, he like, see, it's people trying to kill you. You interested in these videos and shit right now. You don't even know it. But that really struck a chord with me. You know what I'm saying? I seen other people got offended. You know what I mean? But I was like, nah, he ain't lie though. But nobody said it was lie, so that was some real shit. Like that really.
That's real shit. Like I fuck with that kind of teaching and learning.
Not today, they don't.
Man, you harsh. Man, I ain't harsh shit. Like, you talking about you a killer, right? You say you don't give a fuck. I can show you a bunch of motherfuckers who don't give a fuck, boy. Right downtown that court building where they hang your ass, they're gonna give you 3,000 years a day, give it away, and go home and eat dinner with their family. They don't give a fuck. They don't feel no remorse. Your mama walking that motherfucker hollering like a motherfucker, crying, you get everybody on the floor. They don't give a fuck about that. They don't give a fuck. Yeah, so when they started striking me with certain shit, I was like, you know what? Y'all motherfuckers right. I'm gonna start reading books and shit. I got my GED and shit. Like, I was just talking on the show the other day, right? I quit going to school because I was getting money. I was like, man, I ain't.
People going out too
much. Man,
much.
Fuck this school shit. Like, I can't tell with this shit later on. This motherfucking paper right now. So I started getting money. Like,
right now.
Barely know how to read, barely know how to write. And I'm talking damn near just like really borderline. Like, all right, then. It ain't like I couldn't do it. So when I got to jail, like you said, what can you do? You sit down, right? All right, go to GED. Get my GED. Got my GED. Like, that shit ain't done. I bought my first book in jail about music business. So you know what I'm saying? Like, and get in tune with yourself, like you're correct about that shit. Like, I could be running up bullshit with everybody else and playing and doing whatever else, but the whole time I was reading about some shit because I knew I had to pay some bill when I got out. And I knew goddamn well, after living in jail all them years, man, I didn't want to go live in no motherfucking house, man. I didn't want to be in no motherfucking basement, man. I wasn't just finna be on it. Yeah, I just wasn't finna be on it.
That just shows the type of man you are. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then too, when you opened the door a little bit earlier, you was like, the arguments back and forth with our women and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like during that time, coming home to this different world, a different breed of man and woman. You know what I mean? This, what I always tell people, they don't believe me. Like, that's what's keeping us cool. They don't believe it. Like, everybody talking this get money shit. Let's come up, let's get the bag, chase the bag.
Yeah.
How the fuck you chasing the bag, breaking down the core unit of what produces something? Fact.
Yeah, that's real. Boy,
and the fucking way we live, the economy, everything you need, bro, ain't no way. Motherfuckers, in the time you sit there, motherfucker argue with you for hours. Ooh, but you just think, like, we could have wrote a business plan. During this time, we could have went to City Hall and probably found some shit, man. We could have went over and did a job, made $4,000 in that little time we was doing it. And that's why I say it's keeping us poor because the energy is directed towards that versus us working together to get money because they can get us in doors we can't get in, and we can do work that they can't do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a team. Where I come from.
It's a real team.
Yeah, that's where I come from.
Yeah,
we get rich together. Why would it be? It's always gonna be, but why would it be this thick in the environment? I can't almost forget alone.
Yeah, because it's part of the separation they put out for us. Stay separated.
So, but as long as that's invisible, we just gonna blame it on the surface shit.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't shit, bitches ain't shit. Don't nobody and ain't nobody really understanding what's going on.
And ain't nobody love
staying broke. I'm telling my folks, I don't care. It ain't no pussy dick thing to me. It ain't no in love thing to me. It's like y'all fucking up the economy.
Yeah, facts.
We can't win. You cannot win like this. So that's what I feel like it need to be addressed. You know what I'm saying, a little bit more, and in the sense of how the fuck we gonna make something happen and come up out here.
Because if your spouse supposed to be your partner and get money.
It don't even gotta be that deep though. Yeah. What the fuck? If I meet you and we talking, a human being is supposed to be a human being too.
Yeah, I'm just saying if we have any kind of
it ain't
no man and woman to get equal.
There shouldn't be no cool shit going on where we winning and building.
That's what I'm saying. I do.
And no stage in the relationship.
What's wrong with y'all dudes, man? Like I was away from women so many years. Like I love all kind of. I don't even look at women as ugly. I don't even judge them no more.
Right.
Man, when you start judging them until you get locked up, I ain't judging no woman no more. I was away from women so long. Hey, everybody do. Everybody do.
Looking at white girls like, damn, I crack her. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know you paid
$5,000 where she done grew up on the farm.
She ain't on a 600-pound life and you looking at her like you really want to be with her. Like you really like her. That's how far you done went in lust. Like, damn, I can see me with her.
Boy, just imagine though.
You blowing kisses at her and shit. You finna get maced and everything. Like, man, you don't sit your freak ass down. Hold this goddamn man.
Hey, for real. So yeah, that's why it be hard to come home to some crazy shit like that.
It is, man. That's why I like arguing this shit. Let me say about this. Like arguing with your woman, this is like, that's some shit like you just, I don't know, you just can't get around or whatever, but I tell my woman, like, you know where I come from? We'll stab your ass for arguing with me. And she be like, man, get those jail talking stupid ass on.
No.
But I'm just saying, like,
when you argue, that's the mindset.
Yeah, like, man, I bust your mother head, you don't have to deal with this for years. Yeah, my favorite that shit.
I guess is what they saying, like, you know what I'm saying, that's two energies being the same. Two aggressive energies. When it shouldn't be like that. Because technically, like, you know what I'm saying, women who exercise their femininity and their subtleness and their submissiveness, they win it. Because you jumping off the roof to do what they say. Make sure they got what they need, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the other is just it's combative and it repelled. Yeah. So it's almost like, person understood, like, what you doing that for?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm talking to a nigga in front of the liquor store, arguing with you. What is we doing that for? You can probably just bat your eyes and get the winking or something. I'll probably forget I was mad in 2 seconds.
I do that anyway. I just,
you know what I'm saying? But you don't elevate no argument. Hey, nigga, what is it? What you say? You know what I'm saying? You like, I don't know who you are.
Hey, if I say you gotta recognize one thing, brother, was what I learned from that motherfucker is like, you gotta recognize that we as men have this little inner child, right? And women have an inner child too. So when that little girl call the little boy you out, you gotta recognize it. Cause that little dude will show up. He'll show up. Like, man, you be watching TV and that motherfucker tripping like, what she said, what? Like, nah, bro, chill out. Like, he'll answer. Yeah. And you gotta recognize when she's calling. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I learned. So what I be doing, like I was just saying, I'm serious, bro. Like I be arguing with my girl, like we be arguing, I just kiss the motherfucker, like, it's grabbing. You must be mad at the motherfucker. Like I just want you right now. I don't want to argue, and she still don't want to kiss. And she's trying to fight now, but like I'm gonna kiss you because I remember when I didn't have no woman, when I had a flesh attack. She's like, what the fuck is a flesh attack? Well, I woke up out my sleep crying because I couldn't get no pussy. Like that's real.
They don't know about that. They don't know about that feeling of goddamn stomach. You like, oh my God, you seriously ever figured out which organ would I give
Man.
Like, no, for real. You like,
I would give up any part of me.
I get my own, bro, because
now you know when you having a conversation with yourself. Come on, man. I know everybody heard it. That's why they laugh. And these motherfuckers had this conversation. Like, I get my whole woman for some pussy, but no. I get by with this mother. Like, since I still be smooth. Like, this is the conversation. Like, that's how deep it is. Do you think I'm finna leave again?
And then imagine you in the hole, bro. I did 19 months in the hole one time. Bro, they come by perfume, lipstick all in the window, passing out trays, give you extra turkey patty. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, like, gone. You know what I'm saying? You fucked up, but they just show you that on some real shit as a man. You can't really say, oh, I don't need no woman, I want no woman. Like, that's, you fruity, something wrong with you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want your woman. A woman, you know what I'm saying?
Man, how do you not want a hug? How do you not want to smell her skin? Man. Like, I don't understand dudes that like be talking about they don't like, I ain't talking about the people that don't like women like that, but dudes who
I don't know you talking to me.
Yeah. Like
don't like women?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an issue with that right now. Like,
oh my God.
I'm saying, you know, behavior-wise, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say, we don't, what they always say, address the behavior, not the person.
You got my attention now, man, because I'm with the women 100%.
I am too. Like, if I wasn't, it wouldn't be an issue. Because think about this.
Let's work it out, brother.
Hold on, think about this. I gotta say this so you can understand, though, for everybody listening. If I wasn't with them, it wouldn't be an issue.
Right.
Because there are a lot of men out here who just take advantage, run through them, be on with the straight fuck. Right. And I'm not. I don't do it.
Right.
So therefore, you know what I mean? I stand on like, but I'm not going to accept.
Yeah.
But I know good and goddamn well ain't right.
Yes.
For me or you.
Yes. Nah.
But I'm going to let you sit here and I know you crash, but I'm go ahead. Nah. You know what I mean? If I can steal his analogy, he gave me one time, he said, listen, when they talk about that in the beginning, you know, in the Bible, that's, you know, Adam and Eve, right? They said she went off somewhere and they want to blame her. She came with some fruit or whatever she had, and she telling Adam, you need to eat this, and everybody want to blame Eve. Wow. Damn. Because when God returned, what did he say? I told you, Adam. I told you not to do this. So why are you talking to me about what Eve brought you and what she said and what they was doing? I don't even know them people. I told you.
She already had the fruit on.
And it was that simple as a man. That's what's going on today. We know the law. Told you.
So y'all, that's what the thing about y'all really like with the Adam and Eve thing. Like,
no, I ain't going there. I'm just if we could as an analogy. I ain't saying I'm like that. But I'm just saying a lot of people understand that story and what they want. But if you look at today's time, look at like I point this out. Even talking about I'd be like, listen. So many men be so thirsty, they lust driven that they'll be in the car, right? They'll let a female get in the car with them, right? She get in, just going off, feet on the dance, on the phone, going off, changing the music, talking crazy, doing this and that. You really want to be like, hey, little mama, you got the game fucked up. Straighten up, get yourself together, pay attention to what's going on so we can. But you don't because you're not going to create no bad move, fuck up and you ain't
was it a game or this one you met? Or something like that, your woman.
I mean, I think it really don't apply. No, I'm just saying in general.
Oh, okay,
if you with a female, and you know you finna, you know what I'm saying, you try to crack her later on, you ain't gonna fuck up the move. Most, not saying you, I'm saying that's what's wrong. Most men won't. They allow that type of behavior to go on as if it's cool. So when they get around men like you and I, it's like, this nigga's stupid. He get on my nerves. He always, why you on woo? Because the majority of other men are not addressing that behavior. They allowing it to be. The man, again, is not doing what he was told the law was.
I feel that for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people, I used to do that. I blame it on women.
It's just communication, man. Like, I talked about this like a few shows ago where dudes need to, like, if you fuck with a girl, man, give her some game, man. Stop trying to run shit on her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, teach her some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta, like, everybody, you can't fuck all of them. You know what I mean? Like straight up, you can't look at them sexual and shit. You gotta, like, teach them some shit. And let them fuck with you and grow with you and shit. You know what I mean?
Most men do that.
Yeah. And then
lust driven, don't have no discipline.
If I didn't say that lust driven shit will really
push you over there. Right. So they gon'
and you start having a good friend. Some women are good friend. I learned that I've been out. Like when I first got out and said, like, I was like, man, I hung with women every day. Like Van Gogh Records, like when we travel, it's like 40 of us, and like I can almost guarantee you, like 20 of them motherfuckers was women.
Yeah.
Like straight up, they wouldn't know what I was dealing with like that, none of that. But I just want to be around them and shit. Like, Because I was around y'all every day for 11 years. Like, I got tired of seeing y'all.
But you want to be around women, right?
Yeah.
Who behave, talk,
and that's what I'm gonna say. Like, and when they come around me, like, shit, see the kind of person I am. Like, if you ain't acting out like the rest of the motherfuckers they deal with, they not gonna pull up like that. Even if they that kind of woman. You know what I mean? When they pull up, they're like, okay,
if you're not
this
dealing with
kind of different right here.
like you
So I gotta see how he moving. So let me shut the fuck up for a minute and not be quiet, because she ain't gotta stop talking and saying, like, let me be quiet and mentally so I can start intaking with how I gotta move with this motherfucker. And because, like, when you jump in my car, turning me to holler, like, oh, we ain't doing that, because I ain't got time for that kind of behavior. Like, I don't run no woman. I don't whoop no woman down. I ain't smacking no woman. I ain't doing none of that. Now, we might have a wrestling match or something, you know, but I ain't not hurting no woman. I'm not doing that. So I ain't gonna force nothing on it. So if I can't do it by that, like, somebody told me that anything you gotta beat to make it work, you don't need it. Like the TV, you gotta hit it, make it work. Anything you gotta beat to make it work. No. They destroy your own fucking piece. Really? Like, I got a daughter, I had a mother, you know, and like an auntie, like,
and that's how you would want them to be.
Yeah. Like, but ain't nobody perfect. Like, cause women, you know, they take you there and all that, but at the same time, bro, just like the women when they come around you, like, if you acting accordingly or doing something accordingly, they're only gonna act how you act or how that person act that they dealing with. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been saying. Normally. Normally. Now, if you 75 years old, you got a goddamn 24-year-old to call, like, she been turn on sexy red in this motherfucker. Like, give me this little Isaac brother in this motherfucker. You know, like, none of that. 54? Yeah, she been rolling 3.5 and all that shit, open your windows up or whatever. Like, yeah, you're gonna expect that. But when you dealing with a motherfucker your age and shit like that, sometimes you gotta pull her coattail and teach her the same men. Like, when I got out, like, this all honesty true. Like, I told her I got out, I didn't know how to deal with society, bro. Like, I linked with the women. And I'm like, man, everywhere I'm going with women, like my sister, them, and her friends, and they just take out, like, oh, yeah, come on, go with me. Come go. Oh, okay, boom. I'm learning all shit. That's how you do it. I'm learning how the dudes deal with them. I'm watching how they think I'm their man and shit. Like, this ain't my gear, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I want to see how you finna act, how I gotta deal with these motherfuckers in the world when I do get me one. You know what I mean? That's how I'm looking at everything. So I was dealing with women, learning how to move. Yeah. So, like, I mean, I wasn't trying to get with no more dudes out here doing shit.
Even addressing that situation, just the insecurities in men today. You know what I mean? Dealing with that situation. Like, that's causing so much. And look at a lot of that drama that's going on. A lot of these people dying. We be thinking about street shit, and it really don't be about women.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And it be about silly shit, insecurities. You know what I mean? Not allowing a person to be themselves, but that comes from too, like I say. You learn to trust in yourself, and then if that person is who's supposed to be with you, you know what I mean? That's a trustworthy relationship.
Hey, cool. Man, and that's real shit. And the first time I ever seen some real insecurity shit, he was there, right? It's crazy. I just told my lady this story the other day, right? Remember Vic, bro? And we had a partner named Jeff, right? Jeff.
Jeff slick talking man.
Vic told, I think it's Jeff Gale supposed to pick up Vic Gale, right? And somehow Jeff Gale didn't pick up Vic Gale, and she wasn't answering the phone. So my cat say, I'm finna make a call to the house right now. I'm finna call my brother. He said, I'm finna tell my brother go over there and bust that bitch head. And I'm going to the hole from her. Boy, I'm feeling the fool, he hollering. So Jim said, like, hold on, you going to the hole from her? So that means you finna whoop my ass and tell her, man, we in this motherfucker down lab, but it's my first time really, like, I got locked up young, bro. Like, I didn't see dudes, how they was caught up on these women. I never knew nothing about that. Man, I ain't never, like, I was young. I'm like, man, let me fuck it. I had chill all that. I didn't know nothing about being caught up like that. My cat said, he said, I'm going to the hole from her. He said, as a matter of fact, I'll never forget her name. Her name was Trina. He said, Trina stay on West Florissant. He said, matter of fact, if I catch anybody in here on West Florissant, just batter, I'm killing her. I'm like, damn.
That body was for real.
Oh, everything. I took it like, no, I like, damn, he love the shit out this motherfucker. I like, man, I don't know about this love shit like that. But I'm in this motherfucker die lab. I'm talking we in flow lab, but insecurity, I didn't know nothing about it, man. And that was my first time, like, really.
Jeff was known for pulling people dead on the phone in jail. Like, people let you up like, hey, man, I got no minutes. Can you call my kid? I'm tell her, woo, woo, woo.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, she visiting him.
Yeah, on everything.
He was known for
That's some of the coolest shit I've seen in my life.
He used to do it consistently, too, bro.
Man. Fuck a motherfucker on the phone. Then they go to the law library and get the motherfucking phone book. Boom! Pencil and paper, write the name, Lori Mendez. Yeah. Teresa Perez, boom. Maggie, boom, boom, boom. Man, these motherfuckers come back, I swear, this is no fucking lie, man. These motherfuckers come back with a motherfucking list. 3 papers long, full of names, address, whatever. All right, these women answer the phone, they call them by their name, and next thing you know, they're in the visiting room. Man, I'm talking about, I'm standing on business, bro. Like, I never seen, like, what the fuck is y'all saying to these people? Like, y'all went and found their name in the phone book, and now they up here visiting, and I didn't want to give all us a hug up here. They bringing shit up, they know all. I was like, what the fuck? That was the dopest shit I ever seen in my life.
Write letters anymore?
Nah, I ain't sending a letter. I don't even give a fuck about no letter. I'm gonna tell you that right now. What you mean? First of all, because I hate all that now. Anything got to do with writing a letter.
Oh, y'all.
Yeah, it took me a long time to start texting. Like I ain't doing none of that shit.
But see, in the joint, I wrote a lot. You know what I mean? So, like, that's how a lot of people then, you would reach out and communicate. You know what I'm saying? We wrote letters, but, like, I don't even think people do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sit out, take the time to really read a letter.
I write a lot, but I don't write letters.
That's different. The world is hella different now.
Writing, man, you know what? One thing about writing, man, that it brings everything to life, dude. Like, anything you believe in, you write it down. That you want to make happen, it happens. I'm truly a believer in that once you start getting to writing. So, and in jail, I wasn't like a big writer. Like, when it come to music and shit, I wasn't really, because I was just like going on to be the CEO of that motherfucker. I wasn't, they do all that rap writing. I wasn't on all that shit, but yeah, one of the things I love now to do is write. When I don't do it often like I used to, but when I do write, it's a release for me, bro.
You still record music?
Yeah, I still record. I'm working on another album right now. I retired from rap, and I ain't even dropped the album yet. Right? So I was dropped it. I dropped the red. I ain't dropped the red album. It's called "Retired and Extremely Dangerous." It's like about 20-some tracks on it, and I ain't even dropped it yet. I did a video to it up here, a couple shots up here, but I'm working on the street medicine too right now. Just to say that. Yeah.
So, well, I've been dying to get back in the studio, man, and really play with that music. Yeah. I do got some shows coming up. On Friday the 26th.
Gotcha.
Man, I got a little freaking going.
Friday the 26th?
Yeah. It's going to be at 1330 Auburn. It's where the new Urban class is. Kings Highway and Page. Yeah, but it's going to be dope. It's going to be a cannabis pop-up shop, too.
Gotcha.
Have a lot of different weed vendors there.
Yeah, we got a show on that day, man.
Where?
Up here. Yeah,
I'll be over there, like.
Yeah, we can slide through here. I'm going to help you promote.
You on
Kings Highway?
Yeah, you on Kings Highway.
Yeah, I already shared it. It's enough for everybody, bro.
Get them dope. $10. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we get it.
VIP, food gonna be there, hookah.
Gotcha.
Rain liquor, we got a boy, smoking there.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Come through.
See, I say you always, like I check you out, bro, you be doing good shit for the city, man, giving a good look. That's what it's all about, you know, when you travel to other cities. I was just in Texas the whole weekend, from Thursday to Sunday, and going around there and just checking them out. That's exactly what they doing, shit like that.
Yeah.
Like everywhere. Like they throwing their own shit with the hookah. Hookah real big down there. We ain't legalized. That's the only part I ain't like about that shit. But other than that, they doing the same thing, bro. That's why I say, like, y'all be bringing that real flavor, bro. And that's what make me see y'all, bro. Like, they just come being the thinking, man. That's all it is, bro. You gonna keep doing that, man. You make sure you keep doing that. And I hope everything turn out well for you at that event too, man.
Yeah, point that out too, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's that?
All the guys in St. Louis that's into like promotion, music. If you doing any shows or got any type of artistic capabilities, like stop being lazy with it. Stop believing it can't happen.
Man,
that's the only thing. St. Louis been a lazy town, and that make me mad. Like when I go out of town, other places early in the morning, barbecue people they barbecuing. The coffee shops are open. The stores are open. Commerce is ready to go. In St. Louis, it take us so long to wake up and set up, boot the register up. For real though. It's like everybody playing with the money. Yeah. You know what I mean? Stop playing. Like, come on, like y'all step up. There's money to be made. Then, like, there's still so many things haven't even been done yet. So that's why I like on me. You wouldn't even believe this, bro. I be having so much other shit going on. I don't even be really wanting to do these shows and have like that. But for one, if I do an open mic, the spoken word poetry is my passion.
Right.
So I'll do it.
Right.
But mainly it'd be because like everybody there's nothing else for it. There's nowhere else to go and do it. Nobody's doing it. Nobody's making a way for us to do it. And I'm not saying it like nobody. There are people out there that definitely make a way.
Saying it. Damn right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
In the community, I'm saying,
damn right.
why don't we have this to go to and be able to do this and that? And then dealing with the promoters and the artists are dealing with the business owners and the venue owners. That's a problem too. Because the venue owners are looking at this is my business. I run a bar, kitchen, I want my money, this and that. You're an artist. You worrying about performances and people showing up and they just want you to make money for them.
Yeah.
To the point where it'll interfere with your art. Yeah. So that's another thing I'm not giving a venue owner one dime. And they're gonna hate me for saying this. I'm not giving it to you, they know that.
Right.
Why am I doing it? Unless you allow me to create a situation where I'm definitely gonna be able to recoup my money and make my money. Then we in business together.
Not just when you make your own lane, you can quote your own prices. You can do what the fuck you want to do.
Yeah, but they
like for real.
Charge you for the venue, but then you want to sell all the liquor, all the food. You want to sell everything. No. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That don't supposed to work like that.
I'm with you on that. Come together as a team and team up and really, really work on what's gonna make it work for me, what's gonna make it work for them, and what's gonna make it work for us. You know what I mean? As a whole. Like you said, that's the true fact.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
People showing they shit. They worry about their ball. They worry about this, that, and the other. They ain't give a fuck about them artists. And they talking about you gotta stop doing this at this time. Like, how the fuck you finna tell me I gotta stop at this time when these people just spent $17,000 in this motherfucker? You don't even
put out all this promotion and advertising.
Yeah, I done about post like.
But it speaks to the way we doing business here. That's how we doing business with each other.
Yes.
We got this weird ass nickel and dime bag mentality, and we dealing with each other on adult male business type of thing.
Yeah, because we ain't
take
setting,
us into the future.
We're not setting the tone, bro. We're not setting the rules. Like anywhere you go, bro, in this state, in this country, bro, they got rules and regulations how you gonna move on these streets. When it come to these clubs, when it come to these shows, when it come to these rap shit, when it come to comedy, when it come to anything, they got rules and regulations how they move. We don't have no rules and regulations. What happens here in St. Louis, every motherfucker here, when they want to group up and be these secret ass teams and shit and work against everybody. So when a motherfucker from out of town come in and want to get in here, they bring him or her in on their side and huddle them up and keep them over there, keep them safe, and let them rape the city out of their hand. Just so they can say we had Nicki Minaj over here with us. Or whoever, I don't mean Miss Eddie Dobbs, saying like there's a thing that they'll do.
I thought I was the only one that saw that.
Oh, no, fuck no.
Ridiculous shit.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's retarded. See, now what happens is people think they can come through here and do what the fuck they want to do. Like the dude came through with the motherfucking blue jean button-up hoodie. Like, see, people should have called him at some given point and slapped every plate out of his goddamn hand. Like, and they should stop serving him. Like, anytime you making a move against this city, man, we shouldn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you doing. You affecting the businesses in our motherfucking city by saying the food nasty son of a bitch. So that's making people out want to come to our city and spend money. So now you affecting families that is not in the streets. So motherfucker, therefore, when we see your car, we gonna flip that motherfucker. Everybody gonna grab the back of that motherfucker and we gonna flip that motherfucker. Like, that's the kind of shit that we gonna do to you, bro. Because you can't stop families from eating this motherfucker. We gotta let people come through here and do whatever they want to do. Like, no, like that's why they do this shit. Yeah. Because we allow them to come here and do it. Like that dude just left St. Louis. He was just here and everybody know that dude probably here like 8 months ago or some shit. Talking about St. Louis food was fucked up then. He already know that shit he doing is falling off. What he doing is falling off because people wait on you come next time they'll slap the fuck about it and they stay. That's what he doing. So he losing people. So what they told him like, hey dog, take your ass back to St. Louis. Dish state food. And watch St. Louis jump down on your head. They gonna dish you. St. Louis gonna dish you. They gonna turn your ass up. If the internet turn your ass up, what they make them do? They make them win again. So what happens is other states taking the challenge saying, you know what? Come to our state, man. Our food good. Now they gonna pay him to come in after stepping on our motherfucking neck and affecting families and businesses down here.
Let me break some down real quick about this.
Stop him in his track. The bitch that he is.
See, this the whole thing about why I have a problem with the way today's society is. because you can become a profile picture. So here it is. Here's a man playing for entertainment, but you fucking with real commerce and revenue, and like you said, people's businesses, right? So you can entertain, right? For one, that's not even professional. How a real critic would even address what he found at a restaurant. And two, you're not offering any service or help, dummy. You're a clown, because if you really wanted some paper, you would come in professional and then you would offer a service to the restaurant as some sort of help or information or how you could probably do better. I'm not here to destroy you. I'm here to help you. And I build bridges and relationships with these people all over the country rather than go around being a clown.
Man, you feel me?
So this, but you think that's just the one incident we talking about? That's going on all day, every day with a whole bunch of people all around the city.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Like
run around, putting out bad information, just saying this, playing with people's names and business. I don't like her. Don't buy her. She cooked out her house. She don't wash her dishes. I just, where is she?
Man, yeah.
And you don't know how far they go though.
They go.
You affect so much. You might affect a child getting their medicine that night. You don't know what you're doing.
You don't know what you're doing because you want to be.
And you don't have no sense. So I really just want to, put forth through my work, in my poetry, and my documentaries that's coming up and everything I'm doing. I'm addressing St. Louis like this. Like, y'all fucking up.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying? That's out of love too. You know what I mean?
Because I say, long as I love it, damn right, for sure. I fuck with that, like, for real.
And I say this, I don't care.
St. Louis, ain't nothing wrong with that. The only thing no outside to do.
Right, this is a whole beggar. Yeah. We have developed a beggar mentality. But people get mad at you for not giving them something.
Damn.
Like, no, we really live in a whole fucked up, the culture fucked up. Motherfuckers need to wait till we start slapping the shit out of motherfuckers. I don't owe you nothing. Who the fuck is you? Come to your motherfucking senses, like for real. This shit for real. I work hard every day, risk my life to earn mine. What the fuck makes you think you're gonna stand in this corner and hold your hand out?
Right there with me. Nah.
What the fuck makes you gonna text and call my phone and ask the boy money to pay your phone bill, but you in the marquee every other night?
Every other night. Clean than a motherfucker. Damn.
Like, and people don't want to hear that. They're like, who the man ain't preaching?
Yeah, talking you somebody
y'all fucking up the money. Yeah, that's the whole point. Y'all fucking up the money system. And I don't even understand it.
And then I'm
here we is trying to hustle amongst these clowns.
Ain't nothing wrong with partying, and ain't nothing wrong with looking good. But you gotta get them priorities straight. That's the whole message. I feel it, brother. That's what.
Yeah, but there's gonna something wrong with it if you ain't got them priorities.
That's what I'm saying. I said you gotta have them priorities straight now.
Because I can't imagine a day where how did it go that fast from he Boosie, he's a clown. What they told us, man, took your chain in. Like, you keep the low bills on the top. Push your beep on the vibrator. When you pull up to the house, don't have your beats on music up. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, it's the total opposite. Look at me. This how much money I got. This what dope I got. Right? Like, that's the weirdest shit in the world.
On everything. When they put that money like that, when they do like that, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like, you're going to tell.
That's how you're missing the arm.
That's just so, like, fucked up and interesting in the psychology to me. Like, what happened?
It turned from,
it's crazy.
It, like, when you take out, like, this gonna kind of fuck people up a little bit, but like the father figure, like when you take the father figure out the crib, right? Right? So it's not a man in the house. So you like, shout out to mothers, single mothers and shit. Like I fuck with single mothers, like real shit. I swear to God, got love for them. I salute them every morning too. But when you take the man out the crib, right? And then like she raising a dude, male, boy, like I'm gonna give you answers. Like the mother, she be on the phone with the dude, right? And he ain't come over, he ain't do what the fuck he say he gonna do. And she like, motherfucker, I'll kill you, I'm gonna blow your car, I'm gonna beat the fuck up out you, I'm gonna stab him, you know how women talk, they talk some, jump on the moon shit to you, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna do all that shit. But you got a little dude right there, right? He watching it, he hearing it, right? And as a dude, raised by money, you believe what your mama say, you watch what she do, all that, right? So develop that. When he developed all of these things, the attributes of his mother, he watch it every day, all day long. So he go out, like he grew up and go out to the streets, right? Now he out in the streets, right? So now he hang with his partner and shit. He got the sticks and all the other shit. They got bazookas and shit, and they running around with each other and they hanging out. And then he say, "Hey man, let me get 2 zips and $300. I'm trying to get whatever." And then he say,
"Yes, ma'am."
No, right?
How you?
Well, he finna react the way he is. The same way his mother reacted when she was told no, but only Remember how the mama said, like, I jump over this house and kick your motherfucking head off?
He can really do that.
He can really do that.
He can really.
And he really gonna do that because you told me no. See, this is why people like getting fucked up every day. And little dudes doing that shit because it's not like they no gay shit. I ain't trying to say like but it's the attributes of their mother. They raised by and they ain't no way that a man, ain't no way I should get mad at a man that mad why I'm gonna fuck you up because you said no to me. Like
that's a woman.
Yes, because if a man was in the house, he'd tell you like, if he don't get it to you, like, yeah, fuck him. Like, it's cool. Like, I ain't fuck that. That's what dudes do. Like, he tell them carry it on. Like, that's why they beat the shit out their gals and shit. That's why they look at women like they ain't shit. Because when we was coming up, a motherfucker say, hey man, look, boy, I don't give a fuck what you do. A woman is the most precious thing on this earth. Boy, you better love that mother. I don't give a fuck how many hoes, I don't give a fuck. They say whatever you ever did, make sure you protect her from it and love on her. Like, if you're not being told that as a young man, come on, man. I hear bitches can get it too. Cause that's what the mama say. The mama, I'm the daddy and the mama. I'm telling you that I'll fuck a dude up and I'll fuck this bitch up. So what he saying? I do the both.
And I love my mama. So as a young boy, you thinking about, hold on, these men damaging my mama. She's screaming, yelling, going through this. You
develop a natural
hate for men. As a young boy, you going to hate men because this will hurt your mama.
Immediately.
And guess what?
Anybody that's aggressive.
That's the whole time she playing. That's the crazy part about it.
Anybody that's aggressive, he hate him. He gonna immediately look at him like, I'm
you tell me no,
first time I'm fucking you up.
It's your fault. You ain't coming. That's why we just die like this and this is what's going on.
I fuck with it, but like we had good conversation, man. Like on everything, bro. And I appreciate the conversation. Bringing it to the platform because I usually just have rap artists a lot on her, like mainly, you know what I mean. And I don't really get to talk about a lot of different things on the show. But the sister just heard before you, and then yourself did them with very enlightened shows for me to add to the platform. Once people start taking out the interviews and shit. So,
and just know, the tie-in is this: is when you come to my show, when you listen to my poetry, you listen to anything I do, that's what you're going to hear.
Right.
You're going to experience this level, this topic, infused into the art. That's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
So, that's look forward to that. So
that's the thing. I got you.
Yeah. So, you know what I mean? That's what it's about. You know, I use it for that. You know, I get your attention.
How long you been doing that poetry?
Long time. I started in the hole.
About what year was that?
98.
He's in Pacific?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
They rolled me to the wall.
Gotcha. 98.
Right, an investigation.
What's the first thing you was writing down in there? What ticked your mind right there and to write that poetry that day? That first.
I've been in the rap music. So so that was just the natural transition.
Yes.
From getting older, not having access to studio and beats, not being out there, not really just looking at it like, okay, and I can express myself better through the spoken word. You know what I mean? It's powerful, man. Words are very powerful. And people love, to hear people speak well, you know what I mean, and say things that catch their attention. So they named it that trap poetry. What I do is like street poetry. You know what I mean? So, when you come, I'm going to address those topics in any of my poetry about you, what I do. So.
I feel that, man. Yeah. So you're saying basically they can expect to hear nothing but some solid shit coming out this shit.
At all times. Mm-hmm. You're going to think about yourself. And you know what I give you on some real shit? This is what I only explain to people close to me, and I say this today though, man. In my poetry, I'm talking to myself. And I've had instances where people not understand that what he's saying and how he coming and talking about loyalty. I'm addressing the character flaws in myself. You know what I mean? Because in my strategy is to become a better person, you just gonna I do my best to attack the flaws in myself. Yeah, so I'm talking to me most of the time.
That's all right. Because my religion teaches me to study yourself at all times. You already know.
And when you get done, okay, now what should I do?
Yeah, study myself.
Study yourself.
Once again, like when you get through studying yourself, you study it some more.
Study some more.
And you start to know people once you know yourself.
But you are ever
I
involved.
feel that.
The circumstances are changing. You know what I mean? The people, the energy is constantly changing. So you have to constantly keep your mind in that rotation. Understanding, it's levels. This is change.
That's one of my things, boss. That ain't nothing called self-checking, man. Self-checking, man. Like, ain't nothing wrong with self-checking, man. Like, if people self-check themselves, man, it'd be a little different. See, people think somebody got to tell them, right? Like, no, man. Like, no. If you talk to yourself about it, man.
Yeah,
like,
you already
shit on me. It's called self-check. Yeah. Somebody might have put you on the track and put yourself apart. The old boy said to you, whatever. Like, like Wayne Bay was one of the people. I know y'all remember Wayne Bay and shit. He one of the people that started me to thinking. Like, so shit, he was like one of my first cellies and shit when I got to Pacific. You know what I mean? And like, he was like, man, he one of my old, he been like 40 years at the time. Like, 35 or 40 years at the time. And he ain't like hearing none of that rap shit in his cell. He don't want to go this, he ain't none of this. And then once you got in there with him, I got to know him. He cool in the motherfucker, but he was very knowledgeable, man. He was very knowledgeable. Then you found out that he was a real player too at one point in time. It was like, yeah. Then he started showing he was a dentist and shit. Right?
Shout out Bill Bay, Winston Bill Bay.
Like, I was like, you was a dentist? Like, I'm like, damn. Like, when he told me he was a dentist, like, all that killer shit, I don't even give a fuck about that. I grew up like, I grew up around people all that. When you tell me, like, you was a dentist, this mother, oh, man, that gold teeth out your mouth, that ain't this shit that they do it with this. He breaking this shit down. You know what I mean? Like, now you got my attention. Now I can learn something from you. But I'm not intrigued by no bullshit, motherfucker. I grew up with my brothers, a bullshitting crazy motherfucker. The people I grew up with, all that, so that shit ain't never catch my attention.
Done it all. Why are you still talking about that?
Yeah, but them people in there, man, they was teaching in there, man. Like a lot of them brothers, like Wayne Bay now, So I had to give them their props, because once your mind get to start thinking, man, something about it just never turn off. You know what I mean? You start seeing things a little different, and that's what happened to me. The poetry, even though I did music, I ain't never really got into like poetry and shit, because I see that the shit to be kind of like real deep and shit. Yeah, I see that shit to be like rap. You write your shit, but you curse it. Like even you cursing that shit, whatever. I'm just saying, like it's something different to me. I think poetry is like personal and shit, like, and you really telling life stories and how you see shit. Because I ain't really never seen nobody not tell no life story when I sing poetry. Like I ain't never been to a whole bunch of shows, but the ones that I have been to, every single person get up there talking about some real shit that really like touched me and shit, right? And that's one of the reasons I like, that's why I don't fuck with this shit. Like, because like you have to really like be in tune with being who you are and what you go through. Right. You know what I mean? That's how I look at that. I don't know if that's true, but that's my perception of it, bro. And I fuck with. And
maybe you just gotta hear some, and then you know.
No, I heard, you know, I heard all the time. But I like what you just said though. Look what you just said. You said when I write poetry, it's reflect back to me. I'm talking to myself. Like how many people want to deal with themselves? You got to think about that, bro.
Man,
that's why people get in the morning. Give me a drink. Give me a blunt. Give me this. Give me my medicine. Give me like they start running to get away. You know what I mean? Like when you in jail, ain't no running. So I understand how you obtain
there's no running. There's no phone,
facing yourself.
No. You got to deal with it.
Yeah.
You're not sleeping tonight.
What you think about this, bro? When you came home and people said, man, that's that jail shit.
Hilarious.
Right. Like
hilarious. In the sense that it took me a long time to come to understand.
But
it's almost like that they're making fun of something and it's out of ignorance. It's like calling a rich man poor. Think about it. If you had over $3 billion in your account and you walk down the street, was a regular, and a group of people laughed and said, he broke.
Yeah.
What matters? The truth or what they saying?
Yeah.
Now when you go through prison, when you go through that struggle, what matters? Because if you don't go through it, you can't explain to a person, for real. Yeah, of course that's going to sound like mumbo jumbo to him. Because the first thing it's going to do is make you what? Deal with yourself. Because our point of view is going to come from there. It's always going to be you're the issue. You're the core of whatever's going on.
Gotcha.
Nobody else. So yeah.
I wish you. I looked at that, bro. It's like when people see something they're not familiar with, they talk about it. Like that ain't them a discipline.
They're afraid of it.
That's discipline. When they see you get out of jail and they see you doing certain shit, you putting certain shit up and you making your bed up and you doing this and you moving a certain kind of way, that ain't nothing but discipline. And they like you show me something that's out here discipline in the world. Like you show me one thing that move in a disciplined way, not even traffic. So when you doing anything that stand out, they gonna tell you this jail shit. And that's not, what it is I learned discipline in jail. So that's one thing I've never let nobody shake from me, is that discipline.
They labeling it jail shit, but it's really, I had time.
I know they don't understand.
I had some time to actually get to know myself a little bit. Yeah. That's why people don't even know they so moved by everything else. They really think they live in their life and do them, but you move by the places you gonna hang out, the people you deal with, what you wear, what you smoke, drink. Your whole life is moved by a movement. And somebody else put together, and you just on the bandwagon.
Yeah, you just jump right in the movie.
And they do. Nothing is original. You know what I mean about you. So, in that sense,
So like I'm saying that to say like, I don't think you should let people remove your discipline. That's what makes you stand out.
Yeah, that's true.
They call it jail shit because they don't understand.
They don't understand.
Like they say that because like when you left, I remember you be, man, you wild and you doing like they remember how you used to be all jumpy. Now you just like, you like,
so basically,
fuck wrong with you now,
basically
man?
Don't mature.
Basically, don't
grow up.
Don't grow up.
Don't leave me.
And some of us really hurt them.
Look,
like,
some
you know
people
what? I am tripping.
Don't shine because guess what? Your presence threatens the mediocre person. You know what I mean? The person who going through what you're talking about. Because in everything that you do, if they try to stand next to you, they're gonna feel offended.
Yes.
And you ain't did nothing.
Yeah, you know that's why I call it growth. And you have to remove yourself from them people and from around them.
Immediately.
Yeah. See, people like growth, man, mean you're going to change. When people say, well, he changed. Yeah, motherfucker, I changed. I ain't changed in no bad way. I didn't change like I started doing fucked up shit. I changed like I had to change because levels come with change. So in order for me to get there, I do this, I have to act this way. Or I have to be this way. I'm still the same motherfucker. Right. I'm still the same person. All I did was learn a little more behavior to something that's going to be helpful to my life. Growth come with change, man.
You got to feel
and change is not bad. I came home, man. I own everything I love. This dude, man, I ain't gonna say his name because the motherfucker's still right there. Like, straight, I got love for the motherfucker, man. This is like a true story. This is what I started taking, like, every single thing that we had absorbed in there really real. The first time I started like driving, I was nervous to drive and shit. So I ended up in the car, I drove and shit. So my first day drive by myself, I drive down a place where I was to be at. And soon I pull up on the corner. The day I left, got locked up. The night before I got locked up that morning, but he was standing in the doorway of the liquor store. Literally. I came past. Boom. That night.
That night you got locked up.
Boom, what's up with boy? Boom. Right? Man, I'm coming down the street after 11 years.
Okay.
This motherfucker standing in the same doorway. Man, no, this ain't no cap, bro. This ain't no motherfucker. Man, that fucked me up, and I'm just looking at him like, damn, this motherfucker still standing. Like, here the fuck I am in jail wondering what every motherfucker doing, what's going on. I'm losing my mind because I can't get out. And here it is, this son of a bitch still standing here the last time I was 11 years ago. Man, that made me like, you know what? I got to do something different. And I don't give a fuck what I do different. I got to do something different. I swear to God, bro, that fucked with my mind, bro, to see him, and he's still standing out to this day.
Blow my mind.
Like literally, 20 more years later.
I tell people,
like, come on, man.
I did 13 flat. And I tell people, man, I literally came back to my neighborhood and picked up the conversation where it left off. Literally.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. So we over here now. We got this spot up there. You're like, wait, this is what we were just saying when I left you 13 here.
Damn. And they still right there on the same thing, waiting on you to get out. Who did you meet in there? Who did I meet?
You gonna do it like you did last time.
I know you found some motherfucker. Man, look, I you know what, man? This is the fucking the plug. Man, the goddamn parole officer I gotta go to. That's the guy. That's what I gotta answer to now, man. Like, goddamn, like the first thing they told me in jail, like the people gonna offer you to sell dope and the drugs when you first get out, to make the people you should be fucking with. That's the most simplest, realest shit I ever learned in my life, bro. Like, cause soon I came home, I tell my motherfucker was dropping off. I was like, whoa, I'm missing. Like, I ain't finna grab that. Like, fuck no. No, I've been out 32 seconds.
Yeah.
I've been out 30. I don't want to see none of that. Like, I'm a motherfucking citizen right now. I swear to God. Like, bro, like, no. I could have had some, like, what?
Bro,
like, you solid. You made it. Man, I don't hear none of that.
On my release,
I swear to God, none of that. No.
Nah, before we go on my release orientation, the really shit they did tell me, though, this was a female, this was a woman, white woman. She was like, hey, look, fella, she like, your family members and your friends, they not gonna understand. We finna ask you to do some things with parole and probation, and you've been through some things, and they're not gonna. But me, I'm so, man, my people, I trip, hey, we rolling with it. Everybody know it's cool. It's my family. We good. No, she was 100% correct.
On me.
Because that's so alien, what you have to do. People looking at you crazy when you tell them what you have to do to get through your probation and parole.
They gonna tell you how to do it.
And become aggressive with you about why you got it, and not understand it. And they make it more, man, that support system, that's all I'm gonna say. Black people, quit fucking running from your families in prison, man. Yeah. That's why they able to do what they able to do. Nobody gives a fuck. Yeah. Ain't nobody in the courtroom empty. This getting this man 100 years. Mm-hmm. Nobody here?
Nobody.
And they go on all day long.
Yes.
And I don't know who's them people. I don't know how to talk to them people. Don't even know how to accept calls. Put money on the card. They robbing your people through all that. So it's just a big thing, man. But motherfuckers gotta quit running from their family though on that shit, because that's how the system is doing what they doing.
What you mean? What you mean running from the family? Like, what you mean?
Yeah, the lack of support, the lack of being.
Oh, you talking about the family supporting the person?
Yeah, like say again, you go to prison.
Yeah, I got you.
And the family out there, you need to support that person. I ain't saying you gotta justify what they did or anything like that. I just mean,
I'm with you on that.
That's my family.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever you saying he did, I need to know that my family is okay. What are they telling you? What are they putting you through? What are they making you do?
Yeah.
What type of, they calling y'all a medical, giving y'all shots and doing all that? What's going on? They able to do that because nobody give a fuck.
Nobody give a fuck.
You ain't got nobody, who the fuck you gonna call? They don't know, man, if something going on, they don't know who to call.
Because you gotta know what, man, and the back, I ain't gonna say back that up, but to go to that, but they done been and stole everything out the motherfucker house and shit, man. And they be holding that grudge, man. You know, like, man, this motherfucker stole everything. Now he want me to get him a lawyer? He could have took the money to
I ain't saying get a lawyer.
No, I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying that how people are looking at the situation.
Yeah, everybody can't afford no lawyer.
And I'm saying, even though they did that, I'm still saying at some point what you were saying is correct. Like
that the family looking at
it. Yeah, because anybody know, man. Everybody got somebody family and they family on drugs, man. Come on, man. Hey, man, look. Before that person, they got on that dope, man. You knew that person. You knew what kind of person they were. You knew they was, and you know what they on the drugs. They drug overpower them and take them over, right? You know that's not them. You understand what I'm saying? At some point, you gotta be forgiving on that and look at it and say, like, you know what? I might not get this motherfucker a lawyer and nothing like that, but let me go check on him. Or let me go, you know,
that's
like what you, that
I
part.
will
So I'm
bet
with you
my
on that.
life to a bucket of shit that anybody in the world will ever say that. If they go to jail, they change their mind. Because what you're gonna find out is, you say for instance, your family did something, broke some shit, stole the car, ran off with some money. Take his ass to jail. He need to go to jail. But what you don't know is, this is gonna initiate a whole different process and world of shit that if you saw it, you'll be like, hold on. I just wanted y'all to just get them and just, put them in there for a minute. But this, y'all doing some other shit that's gonna ruin their whole life forever.
Yeah.
And that's weird that they don't, take that into account. And if they understood that, they wouldn't be quick to involve that type of law enforcement in situations. You know what I'm saying? But, who am I? I'm just...
that man,
but that's some real shit.
This your hour to talk, bro, about whatever.
Think that people need to go... You don't understand. You talk, he running around here stealing cars. He breaking in people's house, sending them to prison. Now, why would you do that?
On me, like, whoa.
Why in the fuck would you take a little boy who just misled right now, stealing cars, and you finna send him over here where we murder? Damn. Where we trying to move tons across the borderline? Yeah. Where we plotting on destruction and everything, and we're gonna teach him how to do it. At that age, why would you send him there? That's crazy. They don't care. They want that to go on. But they built all them prisons.
But people get out and talk about that process a little more, like. Maybe people get out and talk about that process a little more. The horrible part about what you're saying to the people, or we start spreading the word and not about the glamour and about the jail. You know what I mean? Like everybody got
they do that. That should be funny to me because ain't no glamour.
Yeah, no.
Nigga talk all that Fed talk. I've been to the feds.
I don't give a fuck.
That shit bump. Ain't nothing different. That's jail, nigga. I'm locked up.
Anybody talk like that, I'm walking away from.
I don't give a fuck where is it.
I don't even want to hear none of that jail shit. Like none like what's cool about jail?
Oh man, I was miserable. Ready to fucking go.
Miserable ain't even a word. Like
what you talking about?
Man, you can't do nothing every day. Come on, man. For 11, 10 years straight, you can't do nothing. And the motherfucker walk up on you and say, you know what? Just cause he mad, he ain't getting no pussy. You ain't getting nothing no way. So he looking at you like, you know what? Hey, get that toilet brush right there and clean all them toilets now. Or you going to the hole? Man, this shit piss all over this shit.
Well, what about
like he just making you?
Up,
you know what I mean? Just making you, just forcing you to do shit you don't want to do. Like who the fuck, man? What's the fuck cool about
shit
jail?
Happening with your kids, you can't do nothing.
Ain't nothing cool about it, bro. I don't even promote it in that aspect,
man. Family members, yeah, man, it's all good.
No, you good? No, we good.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about just for people. Like we good.
Yeah, no.
On the show, we gonna talk about it because I want people to know about it for sure. Like damn right when it come up on everything. That's why I'm with you on it. But I love to talk about the things that is not the good. Ain't no good part, but the part like everybody like, everybody had Nikes on. We had the like. Man, you wasn't going nowhere in that motherfucker. Yeah. So it's like it's almost like dead time, bro.
No, I was saying that's the next step to death.
Yeah, for your life. There's nothing you don't remember.
Dead.
Your friend, you go to jail and go to 17 years. Your friends that you remember from that day is what you're gonna remember in your head. You're not gonna have a new memory of them. You're not gonna have nothing, man. And it's like that's almost being like a little kid again.
It is.
When it comes to memory and stepping into society, like. How the fuck you remember this motherfucker when he was 12 and you get out this motherfucker 38 or 28 and like you can't even, you was talking to him like, hey, little Melvin and like that. This motherfucker got 9 kids, he a truck driver, you understand? He's 6'4" and he looking at you like, man, what's up with the boy? You like, what the fuck? You can't talk to little Melvin like that in your head. You remember how he was a little dude, he was crazy about him.
Though, thinking he still live there.
Yeah, but, you know what I mean? Like
for real though, you knocking him about.
He got 18 dump trucks now, like, you still thinking about this party, like, and people don't understand, bro. That's the entering back in society. It need to be really carefully did and looked at. I don't give a fuck, like you say, like you come with your mama, your parents, or whoever. Everybody ain't straight. My family, like, man, fuck that probation shit. You out. You ain't like fuck you. Who?
That's all that's what they talking about.
I wish a bitch would come to my house talking about you ain't got like no, they don't put me in jail. Like you just can't do that. Like this ain't that. Like you know what? Let me get up out of here. Like you start really making decisions right then and there because your family looking at like I wish somebody would come to my door.
You like, oh my God, I'm finna go back.
Like you my family, I die for you. Like no, we ain't finna die. It's the probation. I gotta go. Like no. So you separate yourself. And that's what you gotta do. That's part of growing up. That's part of seeing reality. That's part of what I had to do. And when people come out in this motherfucking society, sometimes you repeat that shit because we don't have nobody to help us to show us. And then as men,
that family stay not knowing how to support somebody in that situation. Like it passes down.
And that's a fact. Because and as men, we scared to ask for help. And that's real shit. We scared to say that we don't know. Like we want to be macho, like all that shit. Like, and we like, yeah, we know what we doing. The whole time we don't. We just trying to learn as we go. But as a man, I know as I'm learning as I go, I'm gonna get frustrated, and that's why we fuck up a lot of relationships. That's why we fuck up a lot of friendships. That's why we fuck up a lot of ships because we trying to learn as we go instead of saying I don't know. I've been locked up 11 years, baby. I don't really know how to tell me what you like. I ain't shit. Last time I left, I had sex with the girl. I just pulled my pants down and goddamn it, I had my shoes and shit on. We was 17, man. That's what I knew.
I was doing.
That's it. And I sneak out back out the house. That was it. Now here I am with my own crib. And she's like, I don't know, yeah, run some water. Like, oh, okay. Like you gotta ask. I wasn't finna play like I didn't. I ain't finna do that and be looking stupid. Like I wasn't gonna do that. Now something, but that's what I'm saying, men. We need to know how to say like we don't know. Like that's one of the things. And,
that's definitely
that'll make you not a leader. That'll make you not who you are. You know what I mean? That'll make you even wiser. You know what I mean?
Go back to
make
the
people check you out more.
We was talking about.
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
But, like I don't know, man. I just wish men could wake up for real.
Gotcha.
Understand what you want to be so gangster, but you a lack of you running from every responsibility you got.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing where the gangster in there.
Yeah.
Gangsters had control of their empires.
This
This my home, my car, my workers, my staff. I'm running this.
That's a
store, putting him on, I'm fronting him.
Yeah.
You running this, you ain't. Man, he called arguing, baby. What?
You think if you shot somebody, you a gangster?
Man, nah. See, they ignorant. It's everything a rap video. But on some real shit, if we just talk about it, man, I just wish more people through, because the art is what got everybody's attention. The music and the, put that shit out there. Talk about it, because it's fucking up the money. That's the whole point as I'm talking about.
That's
like
one of the things I like about this whole interview, bro.
Together.
That part right there when you was talking about how the people need to come together more, like, and then you get more money, like with your spouse or whoever. Like, y'all have to
just
get equally yoked, man, and get on there and get to
just
that shit.
Yeah. If me and my spouse, me and my partner, me and my girlfriend, the girl I'm talking to, I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
If we being good people to each other, human beings, right? We working together. Now look at the neighbors next door. They working together, so we start working with them. And then the whole block start working. I think we have all these vacant houses and stores burning. We have all this shit.
I swear to God.
Off just simply cooperating, working together. Yeah. It'll be the common sense thing to do. What?
Bring that booty over here, bring that booty over there. Bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. Bring that booty over here, bring that booty over there. Get it, girl. Turn around and let me see you swirl. Sound like a diamond, time to the cocaine, find it like a diamond, girl. Mix that, give me that. Girl, let me get on top of that. Pop in the next to the face, and it gets in the middle, let me see your booty clap. Don't stop, get it, let me see you break it down. I'm mixing it up, I made her booty bounce. Drop to the floor, all the way to the floor. Don't get, it's not gonna make me hypnotize. Go slow, I'm back in the shade with the lights on the top. Hey girl, I know you heard it is. Come on, let me see you bounce that booty. A.K. murder. Because I'm back in the dark. I wanna come and tell you how I feel. I'm out in the club, we are niggas both stay coolish. Now we in the club, we're real in the club, we got niggas all on coolish. Sit back and relax, don't care what I'm back, here we go, I'm super cold. Pop it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. Bring that booty over here, bring that booty over there. Bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. Bring that booty over here, bring that booty over there. Bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. Bring that booty over here, bring that booty over there. Bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it.